Okay, ladies and gentlemen, let's look at our next meta skill, which in your books on page 31, it speaks about the directing meta skill. I want us to just learn about the essence and just the definition and understanding of what is it that we're looking for when we speak of directing. So it says the essence of directing is about setting an agenda for what must be achieved. I wish that was in bold. Font 109. It is about setting the agenda for what must be achieved. By when ensuring alignment with the larger value creation value context. Bold. Setting an agenda for what must be achieved. And for the two that I have not asked, what is directing for you? Okay. Okay, interesting. Interesting. I hear your opinion. And for you? Okay. It's about setting a clear agenda for what must be achieved by when to ensure alignment within a larger value creation context. So maybe perhaps let's go in and delve in. What does good look like when we are speaking about directing and setting this agenda? So it says the following should happen if directing looks good. It says a calm team working harmoniously towards an objective. So there's a set standard and there's a clear agenda of what needs to be achieved. So there's a team with a clear purpose and lots of ingenuity around achieving the purpose. It's clear, there's structure, we all understand where the bus is going. A team that is able to move quickly into appropriate action. So, in as much as the bus is moving, we understand that there are many stops. And in these stops, there's certain action items that we are supposed to take. So, having a clear purpose of what is it that we need to achieve. And are you ready to see that play out? I've got these pieces of material and I want you guys to pair up. So let's get it into pairs so that we are able to fulfill the practice of directing. So each one of you, as you've paired, I'm giving you each a cloth. This cloth you're gonna blindfold. So let's choose first. Who's number one? Who's number two? Okay. Can I have all the number ones place and blindfold the number twos? Thank you. Okay. So number twos, you have a clear idea of what the room looks like, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do a few changes. Change there, change there, change over there, move that there. Yes, okay, perfect. It's gonna be interesting. Okay, so I want you to hear your leader's voice, your master's voice, and I want them to direct you from where you are to another point on the opposite side. So, meaning that you guys standing over there, you will move to the opposite of where you are. You're not going into different directions, but here the bottom line is that, and the most important thing is that, hear your master's voice. Because the class is no longer the same. Okay, so we're gonna do that. I like what I'm seeing, and I want you guys to tell me as you are moving, because you two are closer to me. For you, the blindfolded person, how does it feel to depend on someone for security? Like, do you hear the different voices in the class? For you, listening and looking for your master's voice or for your partner's voice specifically, how does it make you feel? And therefore, what's it like to be unaware? Because right now you are in black territory and you are not moving. What's it like being unaware and having to depend on someone else? Yeah, I'm moving with you guys, yeah. And for you, number one, I'll say, how is it for someone to literally have nowhere else to go but to depend on your voice in order to make sure that they arrive and land safely at the destination? Okay, guys, I need you to stop. I need you to swap roles. We are going to swap roles, and I want us to do the same exercise. Okay. Now that we are done, I want us maybe to take a breather as you go into your seats. How does it feel for those that were number twos? Being in the dark, how does that feel? How did it feel not knowing, pushing against the tables, stumbling? The other one stumbled over that shoe and handbag. How does it feel to be in the dark? Thank you for your inputs. And really, guys, it is exactly that. So, when you are directing conversations, you are directing the agenda of the day. You know what you want to get out of that session. And that's very important. And for those that were directing, what's the experience like directing someone? And think about it in your respective areas. It's time for also reflection. How well are you doing it with your team members? Absolutely. Now, now that we've shared all these experiences, I want us to go back to that flip chart and again, the same exercise. Each one of you are going to write down and add and talk to us. What are the benefits for you in applying it in your respective places? I want us to talk about that. Nice one, nice one. Yes. And we're going to fill it. If you filled, yes, now that you filled, you can turn over the page because we're going to share with everyone. How does, yes, that's another benefit. Maybe let's look for the challenges and remedies. And again, we're gonna refer back to the capsule. So you haven't done the challenges and you haven't done. So one of you will do the bug, which are the challenges, and one of you will do the remedy, which is the capsule that helps us, better pain. So let's read that. And to that capsule of staying connected to the value of that needs to be created for the business and the team as a whole, and the team members individual is the way to ensure that directing supports the team rather than the leader's individual agenda and need to be obeyed. So I'll read that again because you've read it. It says staying connected to the value that needs to be created for the business. The team as a whole and the team members individually is the way to ensure that directing supports the team rather than the leader's individual agenda. So, when we speak about that capsule, what else comes to mind? What else? Great point. Thank you for sharing that. So you notice that not only do we have one more extra other solution that's working for you, and well done on sharing that, because if it is, I think if for you noticed that work when you were looking at your leader direct you guys, it means you were attentive. Yes, absolutely. Thank you so much for sharing. Yes, so it's quite important. And all of these points that we've listed down as possible solutions to the challenges that are in your books, you are then able to again take the wealth of experience when sharing with others, because with another person they may have been able to solve it for you or experienced such. So it is important that we share these challenges. We create a community of practice where we share best practices, what's working for you and what's not. So well done, guys. Thank you for that. So with these solutions, we are going to also, again, as a meta skill, we're going to share them with you guys and make sure that you guys are up to speed and have the right tools, because it's not about just doing, but applying your mind, applying yourself for the best possible solution that will help you get that result. Okay. So are you guys ready to go into the creating meta skill? Now, let's shoot.